Hi, my name is Maceo Lewis, and welcome to ML Movie Reviews. Today, I have a question related to Thunderbolts. The question I want to raise is Taskmaster even a Thunderbolt, or can we consider Taskmaster a member of the Thunderbolts? The reason why I ask this question that no one seems to be asking is because Taskmaster is still in the marketing campaign for this movie. Just recently, I went to the IMAX theater and got a poster of Thunderbolts when we watched the IMAX 3D. If you look clearly on the poster, Taskmaster is still up there, as well as her name. What we got right there. So she's clearly still part of this marketing campaign under the name Thunderbolts with an asterisk. So that's why I asked the question. So what I'm about to talk about is a spoiler, obviously, if you haven't seen the movie. So if you haven't seen the movie, pause this, go watch the movie, then come back and play this video. So you've been warned. Okay, obviously, why I'm asking this question, if you've seen the movie, is because Taskmaster doesn't really make it that far to the point where they even come up with the name Thunderbolts. So in the movie, obviously, Taskmaster is sent along with Yelena, Bucky, and Ghost down into this incinerator room to basically kill each other. Taskmaster is tasked with killing John Walker, but Ghost is tasked with killing Taskmaster. So they all have their little fight. And then, right when Taskmaster is about to kill John Walker, Ghost appears in front of her and shoots her in the face. Boom, she's dead. She's not coming back. And if that bullet didn't kill her, the incinerator disintegrated her body. So she's gone. But when that happened, the Thunderbolts with the asterisk hadn't even been formed yet. During that scene, they're all like killing each other. So they're basically adversaries at that point. And it wasn't until after that scene, they beat Bob, and then they all pretty much agree, they being Bob and the three remaining shadow assassins, or whatever you want to call them, agreed to basically work together to get out of the incinerator room and get out of that bunker that Valentina had led them into. And so, and they didn't even come up with the name Thunderbolts. It was when they later meet up with Red Guardian, um, John Walker, he sort of, you know, sarcastically calls them the Thunderbolts, and Red Guardian's like, yeah, let's call each other the Thunderbolts, and everybody's like, nah. So that kind of goes towards the asterisk in the name. But that all happened long after Taskmaster was dead. So, I mean, why is she even in the marketing campaign? Well, I think the reason why she's still in the marketing campaign, because number one, I think the reason why they had Taskmaster in the movie supposed to be a joke. That how they had this character come in and kill her, and then they were even trying to make fun of her after she was dead. John Walker and I think it was Ghost. They didn't really bring her up later on in the movie. When the only point they did that was when Ghost, when they were in the desert, Ghost had asked Yelena if she knew her, and then Yelena just pretty much said, "Yeah, I knew her. She had a rough life. She killed people, and then she died, and that's pretty much it." So I mean, her role didn't really play any part in forming the Thunderbolts. It's not like it was a death that held much weight to them at all. So I mean, there wasn't even a point where they made her an honorary member. I mean, even Valentina didn't even mention her when she invited the quote unquote Thunderbolts into the old Avengers Tower. She said, "Oh, you guys made it out." She didn't even say, "Oh, but what about Taskmaster? Did she make it out?" or anything like that. So it didn't even come up in the movie at all. So I mean, there was really no point in terms of saying that she's a Thunderbolt. I mean, I don't really understand that. So it's an interesting question. Like, let's say there's like a Jeopardy question or something in the future. Like, who were the original member of the Thunderbolts? Like, can we really say that Taskmaster was a member of the Thunderbolts with the asterisk? I mean, clearly she's not a new Avenger, right? I mean, the new Avengers, the name that Valentina slapped onto this group that was saving Bob to save her being Valentina's own ass. That's Yelena, Red Guardian, Winter Soldier, John Walker, Ghost, and of course Bob is not appears not to be part of the new Avengers because Bob by himself doesn't have any special abilities unless you count washing dishes, doing the laundry as a special ability. But it's more like his Sentry persona and the Void are actually more powerful than them and the Avengers combined. But that can't even come out because obviously of the Void. So, but I mean, Taskmaster clearly is not a new Avenger. And you know what? When I went to the AMC, they did on that Wheaties box say the name New Avengers. I can't remember if they put Taskmaster's face on there. I have to go back and make note of that and obviously take a picture of it. But yeah, so I don't really see a reason why Taskmaster is even considered a Thunderbolt with an asterisk at all. I mean, basically, the Thunderbolt is like these group of people who are individuals. They're broken. They're the people who are discarded by society, people who are obviously murderers, but people with good hearts, good intentions. They want to do the right thing. And they basically come together out of necessity because they need to get out of the situation. But ultimately, by the end of the movie, they become, basically like another pseudo family, another pseudo family for Yelena, like she had with Red Guardian when she was a member of the Black Widow program. So, I mean, that's pretty much what the Thunderbolts are. That's the core group. And the New Avengers is basically what Valentina called the people who rescued Bob, or basically saved the day in New York. So, I mean, Taskmaster is not anyone. So, I can't really think of a really good reason why Taskmaster. I mean, it's like I said, it's probably a joke. It's like a bad joke. I say a bad joke because it didn't quite work for me, and maybe that's a reason why her name's kind of thrown in there. But if you've seen the movie, you're kind of on the inside of the joke. But other than that, like, I don't really see a good reason for claiming that Taskmaster is part of this family that, basically was forged from circumstances. Because, I mean, she had long died before they even started forming this bond. It's not like at any point in the movie where they made her an honorary member or anything like that. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say about the issue. What are your thoughts? What do you think about Taskmaster being part of the Thunderbolts with an asterisk? So anyway, hit the subscribe button to ML Movie Reviews, where I talk about movies, talk about topics like these. When you hit the subscribe button, you don't have to pay anything. It's free. It just gives you notices of my next post, and it also lets me know that there are people interested in what I have to say. So anyway, that's my thoughts for the day. Until next time.